This woman discovered something bizarre. She had finally summoned 3 heroes from another world, but the result was that it provoked the fury of the world's goddess. It turned out that summoning magic was an extremely dangerous technique that could cause the collapse of the world's laws. As a result, Jack was inadvertently dragged into this, lost his original body. In order to compensate Jack, the goddess gave him the chance to live again in the other world, and provided him with a variety of special skills to choose from. But Jack, to her surprise, stated that he didn't like fighting. He chose the most useless crafting profession. The goddess wasn't angry. Instead, she immediately gave Jack all the crafting skills she could think of. As the memory crystal entered Jack's brain, he immediately experienced intense pain and started running around uncontrollably. When Jack regained his senses, he realized he was by the river in the other world. Looking at his brand new body, he couldn't believe it, because not only had he become 20 years younger, but his attributes panel was filled with countless skills. Excited, Jack decided to try out a simple spell. When he successfully cast it, he used the rest of his attributes as well. Feeling ecstatic, he planned to head to a nearby town. On the way, Jack noticed a piece of wood that looked promising, so he decided to identify it casually. The result was somewhat unexpected. This piece of wood was actually high-level wood dropped by a treant, and it could be used to craft either a magical staff or the shaft of a spear. Jack immediately used his forging skill. He tried to imagine the shape of a spear. Before long, the weapon was crafted. This made Jack very happy. Just then a scream echoed nearby. A little girl rushed over to Jack, and hot on her heels was a carnivorous cunning rabbit. Jack panicked. He grabbed the spear he had just made and swung it at the rabbit. To his surprise, a single strike killed the rabbit. His level immediately rose to level 5, and he gained the warrior class. The little girl, grateful for Jack's help, invited him to come to the village as a guest.